morning.
Hello, Deman.
I have a very quick question. Wondering why, when evidence is provided, it's not accepted. So, for example, when a person says, "I need evidence," say, for example, of a photo from space, then a photo from space is shown, and that is not enough to be the evidence required. So it seems that there is never enough evidence provided to be to satisfy the flat Earth question, if you understand what I'm saying.
Has this happened? When did this happen?
When has there been a photo from space?
No, you've given an example where you're postulating that no evidence is good enough, and you've given an example of a photo from space, but I'm asking for an example of somebody saying that's not good enough with a hand wave dismissal, which is kind of what you've implied, unless you don't know our argument in regards to pictures from space, which you may not.
I may not. I don't have a lot of experience in this area. I've spoken to some flat earthers in the past. I'll give you a concrete example, though, as someone who is not experienced in this world. 24 hours of daylight in Antarctica.
No, stop.
Being evidence of a globe.
Stop. Don't scattergun us. Pictures from space, right? Let's stick with that. That was your opener.
Sure.
So, go ahead, present your evidence. Nobody here has told you nothing's good enough. That hasn't happened yet. Don't preempt it. Just
okay,
see how you get on.
Okay, well, let me just state. Let me state, like, specifically, why is the Himawari 8 satellite imagery not good enough evidence?
Perfect.
It's not a photograph.
Perfect.
It's a composite digital.
It's a composite. That's the first issue. Did you know it was a composite?
Multiple images.
Sorry. Okay. So this Himawari, I don't know. I've not been on it. Have you been on it? Presumably not. Is it like something you can go to?
Yeah. Well, obviously, it's not somewhere you can go to, but that doesn't mean it's not.
No worries.
It's not accurate.
Why not?
Because that's a ridiculous argument.
Sorry, I'm asking if I can go there. You're saying I can't. Why not?
I can't go to the Mariana Trench either.
Sorry, am I asking about the Mariana Trench, or I'm asking specifically about something that you've said takes a photograph? So what's the problem here? I'm asking you a question. You say we can't go there. Why not?
Because I don't have access to a satellite in space.
Space? Where's that?
My question was what
did you hear my question, or do you need to have a new question asked of me? Because I'm asking about your example. We're just going through your example, mate. I'm asking you about your example, and you seem to want to launch into questions of me. We're asking you about your space example with your picture from something called the Himawari. Why are you interrupting me? I'm trying to summarise your point. Is that a problem for you?
Sure.
It's not rhetorical. Is it a problem for me to summarise your point that we're asking you about, or do you not want to defend your own point? What's the problem? Why are you interrupting me?
I'm literally not stating. I'm saying a word. I'm listening.
Okay, while I'm talking, please can you pop yourself on mute so you're not tempted to sort of nod along and cut the line and cause audio chaos. It's a live show, so obviously there's certain things we have to do here. Thank you very much. So, what I'm trying to establish is, why can't we get visitation rights to this satellite? And you've said I haven't got access to the equipment that gets you to space. I've gone, okay, space, what's that? Where is it? That's where we're at so far. And then you launched into asking me something. So please can I have an answer to my question? Just trying to figure out what your evidence is. You said space, we can't go there. What is space?
Well, that's not my question, and you said you were...
That's my question about your evidence, right? You're going to piss me off royally if you don't just answer my question. Where's space? What is it?
Space is beyond our atmosphere. As I said, I'm not...
okay, thank you.
A scientist.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't need to know what you're not. Beyond our atmo, that means air. You realise atmo is air, yeah?
Sure, if you say
and
so.
Sphere, air. That's an oxymoron. You see, air doesn't take... Did you not understand the bit where I said when I'm talking, could you pop yourself on mute so we don't have to hear you rustling? Did that not compute? Are you slow?
All right,
Are you slow?
No, I'm
just stick yourself... Don't need a reply, it's rhetorical. I mean, stick yourself on mute while I'm talking. Hello? Are you slow? Are you slow?
No,
Waiting for you to go on mute because you keep talking through me. Hello?
Asking me a question.
Are you slow? I'm not asking you a question. I haven't got to the end of my statement. You just keep rustling around in the background off mute when I've asked you twice to go on mute when I'm talking. It's not unreasonable. What's your problem?
Zero problems.
Just go on mute then while I'm talking. What's the issue?
None. Other than this is the first time I've ever been on Discord.
I don't care. Find the mute button and press it. I'm running a live show, so your ignorance of this software doesn't concern me. There we go. Good lad. So you've said atmosphere. I've already established, so rhetorical, you understand that atmo is air. Air, that's gases. Well, gases don't arbitrarily take sphere shapes. They take the shape of their container. So you're saying it's an area beyond sphere-shaped air. No. Sphere-shaped air doesn't exist. That's nonsense. Air takes the shape of its container because air is gas. We don't have sphere air. What are you babbling about? An area beyond sphere air? No, you're just talking nonsense.
I come in now, is it okay?
I told you that you're talking nonsense. There's no such thing as sphere-shaped air.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, you've just said it's an area beyond the sphere-shaped air. I've pointed out that we haven't got sphere-shaped air, and you say that's fine. So this satellite's in an area beyond a non-existent sphere-shaped air. Is that why we can't go there, perhaps? It's in an area that doesn't exist.
And have you say that I'm cutting you off. I'd like a chance to respond.
Shut the f... You've told me this satellite's in an area beyond sphere-shaped air that doesn't exist. That makes your argument void. Do you hear me, Dumbo? Your argument's void, you dumb...
Nathan, that wasn't...
Dumb... Your argument is now void. This satellite exists in an area beyond an imaginary sphere-shaped air. No. There's no such place beyond sphere-shaped air, fundy interrupter, who thinks that you're going to get to jabber and witter when I've demolished your argument about pictures from a place that doesn't exist. There's no area beyond sphere-shaped air, idiot.
I respond yet. I'm happy to let you keep talking, but I also don't want to interrupt. It's
Stutter for me, bitch! Your argument about an area beyond sphere-shaped air is now void. Do you understand that I didn't just hand wave away your shitty pictures from space? I took apart the region you claim they came from. That would be an area beyond sphere-shaped oxymoron atmosphere. So, I have just taken a big shit on your claim that we have pictures from an area that doesn't exist beyond sphere-shaped oxymoron air. Clear?
My question was...
I know about your question. I've just taken a shit on your claim of pictures from space. Now, you told us as your opener that why don't you just accept these pictures? Well, I don't accept pictures from fake places. Don't you understand that? Why is it you're not acknowledging that I haven't hand-waved your shitty pictures from the Himawari 8 that you even admit yourself you can't visit? And when I say why can't you visit, well, because it's beyond sphere-shaped air. Well, that's taking your argument to pieces, but yet you want to move on to questions for me? I want to know why you've presented this crap claim of a picture from beyond sphere-shaped air. Go.
I don't want to...
You're a stuttering bitch.
Nathan.
You're a stuttering little bitch now, aren't you? Yeah, you laugh it up, you fuckwit fundy. You think you got question time for me now, dickhead? You told me I'd hand wave your pictures, I didn't. I took apart your crap argument based on your stupid understanding that air takes the shape of a sphere. No, it takes the shape of its container. Do you not know how gas behaves? That'd be atmo. Atmo does not take sphere shapes.
What evidence could...
So what? It's on to a question from me? No, mate, you don't seem to understand what's happening here. You've claimed something, I've ripped it apart, and you don't seem to be acknowledging that fact.
What's the problem here, Nathan?
That you don't seem to understand that you've told me that we would hand-wave your argument. No, we didn't. I've got you to detail your argument with a lot of kind of confusion and obfuscation when I'm just trying to gain clarity on what you're claiming. That would be an area beyond air that's sphere-shaped, when air doesn't take the shape of its sphere, and you haven't acknowledged that once. That's the problem.
Is it because you're worried about the...
So I'm not worried about anything. I've taken apart your crap argument, now you're asking me about my concern level. Are you going to divine my thoughts next, Mystic Meg? Sorry, are you a psychic?
Yeah.
Sorry, are you a psychic? Divining my thoughts now, are we, Globetard? Sorry, why are you divining my thoughts? It's a direct question.
Got to be a
Sorry, why are you divining my thoughts and emotional level, you stupid quack?
There needs to...
Are you a fucking doctor? Because you're divining my thoughts at the moment.
then the question naturally moves.
You keep thinking that you've got a question to ask. You presented crap evidence from a place that doesn't exist. Address that.
I'd like to understand how there can be 24 hours of sunlight.
Sorry, you're going to move on to the next point? Hey, Pat Britton, the guy I'm trying to talk to about debating people that are experts. This is what happens when you have a clown, not an expert. I point out his argument's wrong, doesn't acknowledge it, and wants to move on to his second argument. Why is it the case that you won't acknowledge my absolute demolition of your claim that you made here, that you said we'd hand wave and it just wouldn't be good enough? Why is it that you are scared to acknowledge that, my friend?
I haven't answered.
Oh, I haven't answered you? No, I took you through your claim and then took it on it. But you haven't answered me and my rebuttal to your claim. You haven't done that. You're going to tell me what I haven't done. I took you through your own claim, step by step, and then took it apart.
Are you able to answer the question about 24 hours of light in Antarctica on a...
I've interviewed a guy who's not experienced 24 hours of daylight in Antarctica. He spent 18 months there. Have you ever spoken to anybody ever that's been in Antarctica? Because I spoke to a chap who was a plumber on one of the rigs that's out there and spent 18 months there and categorically stated he didn't experience 24 hours sunlight. So, unless you've been in Antarctica and can top Robert Shortman's personal testimony that doesn't happen, I think we'll stick with your original claim that there's pictures of Earth from a sky vacuum outside sphere-shaped air. Because that's about the 12th time I've put it to you, and like a total coward, you haven't acknowledged it once.
I know at least a half dozen people who have lived and worked in Antarctica, and their claims would refute your experts.
Excellent. Where are they published?
They published.
Yeah, published? What, like actually prove what I've just claimed, even though I'm a nobody nobody's ever met, and I'm claiming somebody that nobody's met that hasn't met me is actually proof that there's actually a refutation to your claim of a guy who's actually on videotape saying it? Yeah, where's the videotaped evidence of this person's testimony that I can find? Where's the account published?
I can easily provide that for you. Are you suggesting, though...
Go on then. Now.
Therefore, it...
Go on then.
Are you suggesting...
Go on then. Let's see it. You said I can easily provide that for you.
Or it's true.
Sorry, are you going to ignore me?
No.
So go on then. Let's see it right now.
I can
stutter like a bitch, or you can provide it right now.
I don't have it with me right.
Oh, so you can't, you fucking lying scumbag shithead. You said you could provide it quite easily.
I don't have it with me right. I can easily provide that for you. I can provide it for you. I can easily provide that for you. I don't have it with me right.
You're actually fucking lying to us.
Someone says...
So you're a fucking liar. So you'd have had my audience believe that you could top Robert Shortman's videotape testimony of no 24-hour sun with something that you simply cannot provide, you fucking liar.
I can provide it for you.
Go on then. Let's see it then.
I know people.
Sorry, go on then.
Who have been
go on then. Go on then.
Scott Bay.
Go on then. Let's see it.
I don't have it with me right. Let's see it.
Sorry, are you going to repeat me saying I'd like you to do the thing you've just said you can done every single time I ask you to do it? Yes, you stupid brain-dead dick. I am asking you to do the thing you've said you can easily do.
You understand the theory of...
Sorry, you're going to start asking me about what I understand, you stupid idiot? Brain-dead globe believer? Because I've got personal testimony of someone from Antarctica that shits in the face of your claim that there's 24 hours of sun there. You said I can top that very easily. And I say, go on then. And then you start asking me about what I understand. You're just a liar.
The people in your room don't understand.
So why are you attacking the people in this room when you have claimed that you've got evidence of people from Antarctica, and when I ask you to give it me, you can't? That makes you a liar. Because there's a very distinct difference between I can easily provide this and I cannot provide this. That makes you a scumbag liar.
You don't understand what the...
Stop telling me what I don't understand. If you do it again, I'm going to kick you out. Right? That's all you anti-flat earthers have. To tell me that I don't understand what? The personal testimony of Robert Shortman, who spent 18 months in Antarctica, versus you can't provide a damn thing?
No, let's see. What you're...
You're a stuttering bitch! Now get the fuck off my show. I've had enough of you, stuttering little twat.
I can easily provide that for you.
He's Eto from Scarface. I don't have the money with me now. I got it close by.
The moment you want to constantly tell me that I don't understand what? Sphere-shaped air? What? The testimony you can get easily but then can't get? These people are liars. That's your globe defender. There's another anti-flat earther joining the panel to tell me I don't understand. What? The very simplistic explanation I took you by the hand and took you through that you made? Yes, I did understand it because I took you by the hand and had you explain it to me. And then I ripped it to shreds. But it wasn't acknowledged once, was it now, ladies and gentlemen? Now this, if you're listening, Pat, is why I want a fucking expert. Not these faceless, nameless dicks who can come here and tell me I don't understand in the face of an absolute annihilation of their claim that they made very specifically clear because I made them make it clear. Yeah? Not some vague, wishy-washy description from some faceless cartoon that never gets actual clarity because it's come through the voice of many talking through each other. No, we got very clear clarity on what he was claiming. And every word was defined, like atmosphere. But he didn't like it, did he? He wanted to tell me all about how I don't understand and move on to 24-hour sun he couldn't prove. Because atmosphere being annihilated, that's not going to get acknowledged even if I repeat it 50 times. Right? Yeah? You better start getting some fucking experts here, globe believers. Because that's the treatment you dicks, who are basically just nobody, a ten a penny. Yeah? Everybody thinks they're on a sphere, so you are not special. Conspiracy cats. Simon Dan, George Rumpus, you are not special. You are just like the 7 billion other people out there. You have nothing to offer anybody. Yeah? Now, if you want to start defending your crap globe belief that the only thing you on the Flat Earth side actually do is fight against when you tell us there's one reference frame, when you tell us we wouldn't expect to see Earth curve, you're on our side. And that's how I'm going to take it from now on. The anti-flat earthers have got flat earther in their name for a reason. Because there are certain our bloody arguments. Earth doesn't turn under a hot air balloon. We agree. Blue marble science, let's stand together. Because we both say the same thing, don't we? So why am I going to argue against you when you agree with me, one reference frame? I'm not. There's no point in arguing with anti-flat earthers. They just like to turn globe arguments into anti-flat earth arguments so that they can put them against us when they're not our claims. Well, I'm done with it. Yeah? I'm sick of hearing people presuppose that they've got a sky vacuum to get satellite imagery from when, well, where's a sky vacuum? Well, this air here, that's gas at high pressure, just not expanding into this high vacuum. Well, you know, it just arbitrarily takes the shape of a sphere, I assume, in violation of natural law. This second law of thermodynamics violation, sky vacuum, where the gas isn't expanding into it, that's where the photos came from, Nathan. Outside the atmosphere. The sphere-shaped air without containment. No, it fucking didn't.
Nathan Oakley is my fucking favorite right now. I love Nathan Oakley.
Yeah, me too.
He demolishes people.
Absolutely.